Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift caused a sensation as the American royal couple poses beautifully on the red carpet at the iHeart Radio Awards at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles. Move over every other celebrity couple in Hollywood. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift just reminded the entire world why they reign supreme as America's undisputed royal couple. Stepping out of a sleek black sedan and onto the red carpet at the iHeart Radio Awards at the legendary Dolby Theater on Hollywood Boulevard in a display so breathtaking, so perfectly choreographed by sheer chemistry alone that the assembled wall of photographers practically combusted behind our lenses. And if the whispers swirling through Tinseltown are to be believed, this dazzling red carpet moment may have been a mere preview of an even grander occasion to come, one involving white dresses, diamond rings, and a destination so exotic it would make even the most seasoned jet-setter weep with envy. The couple arrived in a polished black Mercedes Maybach, pulling up to the iconic Dolby Theater marquee as hundreds of fans packed behind barricades erupted into a deafening roar. Security flanked the vehicle on both sides, suited earpiece professionals who looked like they'd been borrowed from a presidential detail, but all eyes were on the passenger door as it swung open. Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs' record-breaking tight end, emerged first, and the man looked like he'd been sculpted by the gods of menswear themselves. Standing in a masterfully tailored black tuxedo, rumored to be a custom Tom Ford creation, Kelce was the picture of old Hollywood elegance. The single-breasted jacket featured peaked satin lapels that caught the California golden hour light, paired with a crisp white dress shirt, a perfectly knotted black silk bow tie, and polished black patent leather Oxford shoes that gleamed like mirrors. His hair was freshly faded and styled with precision, his beard trimmed to that signature clean scruff that has graced 1,000 thirst traps across social media. A subtle glint at his wrist, a rose gold timepiece, possibly a Rolex Day-Date, completed the look. But then he turned, extended his hand, and Taylor Swift stepped out. The crowd lost its collective mind. Swift was draped, and draped is the only word that does it justice, in a floor-length, long-sleeved gold gown that appeared to be entirely hand-embellished with thousands of crystals, sequins, and intricate beadwork that cascaded from her high neckline to the hem pooling ever so slightly at her feet. The dress hugged her frame with architectural precision, its shimmering surface catching every camera flash and transforming her into a living, breathing beam of light against the crimson carpet. Fashion insiders immediately began speculating that the gown was a custom Zuhair Murad or possibly an Elie Saab couture creation, the kind of piece that takes hundreds of hours to construct by hand. Her accessories were deliberately understated to let the gown do the talking, a small gold clutch that matched the dress's champagne hue, delicate drop earrings that sparkled near her jawline, and what appeared to be minimal rings, sparking, of course, immediate and frantic zooming from every photographer present. Her makeup was classic Swift perfection, a bold crimson lip, softly defined eyes, and a luminous, dewy complexion. Her hair was styled in a chic, vintage-inspired updo with soft curtain bangs framing her face, evoking a 1960s screen siren energy that perfectly complemented Kelce's James Bond aesthetic. Together, they looked like they had walked straight off the set of a Golden Age Hollywood premiere. Together, they looked like the future. As the couple navigated the gauntlet of photographers, flashbulbs popping in a relentless staccato, eagle-eyed fans and cameramen captured a moment so tender, so effortlessly intimate that it was already trending on social media before they'd even made it inside the theater. As Taylor paused to pose, her gown's delicate fabric shifted slightly at the back of her shoulder, a nearly imperceptible wrinkle that perhaps only someone standing inches away and utterly attuned to her every detail would notice. Travis noticed. Without breaking his stride, without making a production of it, the 6'5" NFL superstar gently reached over and adjusted the fabric at her shoulder, smoothing it back into place with the kind of careful, reverent touch you'd use handling something priceless. He didn't look at the cameras, he didn't perform for the audience. He simply looked at her, gave a small private smile, and placed his hand on the small of her back as they continued forward. The internet predictably detonated. Travis Kelce fixing Taylor's dress is the most romantic thing I've ever seen in my life, and I'm not okay, one fan posted on X, rocking up over 200,000 likes within the hour. This man is not playing. He is locked, Diane, wrote another. TikTok edits of the moment set to Swift's own Lover were already clocking millions of views by the time the ceremony began. Celebrity stylist and red carpet commentator Jack Gorski weighed in on Instagram. It's a small thing, but it tells you everything. He's not just her date, he's her partner. He's paying attention. That's real love on display. Before disappearing inside the Dolby Theater, the couple took several minutes to interact with fans pressed against the barricades, a move that sent the already electric atmosphere into pure pandemonium. Taylor, ever the consummate professional when it comes to fan engagement, waved warmly, blew kisses, and at one point leaned across the barrier to clasp hands with a young girl who was sobbing uncontrollably while holding a homemade sign reading, "You're my hero, Taylor." Kelce, for his part, proved that his charm isn't limited to post-touchdown celebrations. He high-fived several fans, pointed and winked at a group of young men wearing Chiefs jerseys who had clearly come to the music awards solely for a glimpse of their gridiron hero, and even posed for a quick selfie with a visibly starstruck security guard. At one point, a reporter shouted, "Travis, who are you wearing?" Kelce flashed that megawatt grin and responded, "I'm wearing whatever she told me to wear," gesturing playfully toward Taylor, who threw her head back in laughter, a moment that was inevitably captured from 14 different angles and immediately memed to oblivion. Now, here's where things get truly delicious for the gossip-hungry among us, and let's be honest, that's all of us. The rumor mill has been churning at full capacity for months, and the couple's appearance at the iHeart Radio Awards has only thrown more fuel on the fire. Multiple outlets, including US Weekly, People, and the Daily Mail, have reported in recent weeks that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are not just casually dating, they are actively planning a future together. And that future reportedly includes a wedding. Sources close to the couple have told multiple outlets that Kelce has been privately discussing engagement plans with Swift's inner circle, including her parents, Scott and Andrea Swift. One insider told US Weekly that Kelce has been looking at rings for a while and that it's not a matter of if, but when. The source added that the couple wants a ceremony that is intimate but spectacular, a tricky balance when you're arguably the two most famous people in America. The rumor that has set the internet most ablaze, however, involves the potential wedding venue. According to reports circulating on celebrity gossip platforms and corroborated by travel industry insiders, the couple has allegedly been scouting locations in Lake Como, Italy, the same breathtaking locale where George and Amal Clooney tied their knot in 2014. Other whispered destinations include the Amalfi Coast, a private estate in the English countryside, a nod to Taylor's love of all things British and cottagecore, and even a surprise ceremony at one of Taylor's own properties, perhaps her sprawling Rhode Island mansion, the very estate that inspired the legendary 4th of July parties that have become the stuff of celebrity legend. As for the honeymoon, buckle up. Sources have suggested that the couple is eyeing an ultra-private getaway to either the Maldives, Bora Bora, or a chartered yacht cruise through the Greek islands, the kind of trip that would make mere mortals weep into their travel brochures. What makes Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift so endlessly captivating isn't just the star power, though the combined wattage of a 14-time Grammy winner and a 3-time Super Bowl champion is admittedly blinding. It's the authenticity. In an era of carefully curated celebrity relationships that often feel transactional or performative, Kelce and Swift radiate something disarmingly genuine. It's in the way he adjusts her dress without being asked. It's in the way she laughs, really laughs, at his jokes on the red carpet. It's in the way they hold hands, not for the cameras, but seemingly in spite of them as they vanished into the Dolby Theater on Monday evening. Gold and black, music and muscle, two colossal American icons moving in perfect tandem. The message was unmistakable. This isn't a publicity stunt, this isn't a phase, this is the real thing. And if those wedding rumors prove true, well, clear your calendars, America, because when Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift walk down the aisle, it won't just be a wedding, it will be the event of the century. Stay tuned.